Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and find a battle now. I have done a couple games with this team. The addition of Diggersby is new, however, but with the same Volturn core, I've used it for 2 or 3 games. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to test it much further just because I am in school, like I said in my earlier session, so it is I am kind of busy. Good luck, have fun. Like for example, this just this last week, I've had 4 assignments due. I also have a proposal due in the next week as well, so very busy here. Um, I kind of predict him to lead with that Victini or that Metacham. So what I kind of want to do, I could lead with my own Victini, and then just go into Omastar if he leads with his. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just because I do predict him to lead with it. Yeah, he does. So that's fine. I don't want to risk the speed tie, however, so I'm just going to go into Omastar. I'm kind of curious to see if he wants to risk the speed tie. Yeah, he does. I don't know about that, because it would have taken a lot of damage from a U-turn if he had stayed in. I guess not that much. Fire resist bug, so at least I believe. Well, he's taking forever, so we'll just check this real quick. Because why not? Yeah, U-turn, not doing that much. Never mind. I should have just stayed in, but that's fine. He could Toxic. I don't really know why he's switched into Chansey. So I'm going to get my rocks up immediately. He Thunderwaves. Okay, that's honestly fine. I don't care about that. I'm going to start setting up Toxic Spice because he doesn't have anything to absorb them. He does have something that can defog, but it should die in one hit to Hidden Power Ice from Manectric, so I'm not too worried about it. And if I poison even one thing, then the toxic spikes have kind of succeeded in their purpose. So what I'm tempted to do right now is I think he's going to switch in his Gligar now. So if I switch into Manectric, then I can catch it on the switch and hopefully prevent him from defogging. So I'm going to go into Manectric right now. Oh, he S-tosses. Okay. That's, I don't agree with that, actually, but now he goes into Gligar. Okay, whatever. I'll just Hidden Power Ice. If it doesn't kill, it's gonna do a hell of a lot. And it does a hell of a lot, so I'm fine with that, really. I think I'm gonna Flamethrower, just because it will do more damage to everything else that decides to switch in, except that Victini. No, it'll do more to the Victini. Yeah, I'm gonna Flamethrower. He goes into Chansey. Okay. Honestly, regardless, he basically just wasted his Gligar for nothing, because I can immediately go back into Omastar and start setting him up again. If I set up my rocks, he's going to die to entry hazards. I could also go into Diggersby, because he does have the T-Wave and the Seismic Toss. So he probably has Wish and Aromatherapy, so he can't really touch Diggersby. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually, and start setting up. He just goes for the S-Toss. I do have leftovers on this Diggersby, so I can recover a little bit. I'm going to Agility. He goes into his Crocodile, okay. Oh, it's the defensive Crocodile set. I honestly don't really like this set that much. I experimented with it for a little bit, but it's not that strong, actually. I could go into Hydreigon and go for a superpower, because this Crocodile probably is carrying Earthquake and Knock Off, and I don't really care if my Life Orb is knocked off that much. I think I'm going to do that, actually. I know I wasted that turn setting up, but that's fine, because this shouldn't really do all that much. Now, I could go for a superpower, or I could go for a U-turn. I think I'm going to go for a U-turn, actually. Yes, so he goes into Gligar. Oh, wow, that didn't kill. That's actually kind of surprising. I'm going to go into Diggersby and go for a quick attack, because he might want to... If I go into Manectric, he'll just switch into Chansey, probably. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So if I go into this, it kind of forces him to go to leave this thing in to die, because if he goes into anything else, it'll take a lot of damage. Because nothing on his team really wants to take this, to be honest. So he goes into Crocodile. That's for the Intimidate. He knocked off last time, so I'm tempted just to go back into High Dragon. He might Toxic, but nothing on my team except Omastar really wants to take a Toxic. On that side of things, Omastar probably won't. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. I closed the calculator by accident. So Crocodile, and Omastar. This might take a while to set up, actually. Sorry about this, guys. So 252, 252. I think that's good enough. Earthquake. He might be max attack, so I won't risk it. But I'm tempted just to go in. Yeah, I'll just go into High Dragon. I'm thinking about this too hard. I can go for another U-turn, or I could just Draco Meteor, because if he does bring the Chansey in, then I can just U-turn out. I think I'm going to go for a Draco, because nothing really wants to take this, except Chansey, of course. Wow, that did a lot of damage, actually. So, I'm just going to U-turn now. Yeah, he goes into Chansey. That's completely fine. I think Crocodile's at a level of HP that I can come in with Diggersby and do a lot of work to his team. But the thing is, I want to get rid of it so that I don't have to deal with the Intimidate boosts, or Intimidate drops. Because that's the only thing preventing a clean sweep at this point. I'm going to go into Omastar and set up some T-Spikes. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. He might just stay in and Seismic Toss, and providing I don't get paralyzed, which would be really unlucky, I'll just get up a layer of Toxic Spikes, which will definitely help my team. Come on. The thing is, I might be able to take a hit from this thing. I think I can, actually. Scald might be beneficial as well. So I might just go for a Scald. Oh, he misses high jump. Oh. And that was really unlucky. I kind of feel bad about that. I should be able to take one. Oh. Not as well as I'd like. Get the burn. No burn. That's, I'm just going to leave this thing in. Try and go for Toxic Spikes in case he misses a high jump kick or something. I'm not really sure if I agree with the inclusion of Drain Punch and High Jump Kick, but yeah, whatever. He can do whatever he wants, obviously. So, I kind of want to go into Manectric and Flamethrower, predicting that Crocodile will come back in. I also could go into Victini and go for a safe V-Create, or even a U-turn for that matter, because it's weak to it. Yeah, I'll just do that. Go for a nice U-turn. He might go into his Crocodile, and it should die from a U-turn, but we'll see. If he goes into something else, I might just be tempted to go into Zapdos and get rid of these rocks here. Because as you can see, like my Victini just took a quarter of its life just from switching in the once. And my opponent is obviously counting on that whittling away damage for his Medicham, so I want to prevent that. Yeah, that Bullet Punch isn't going to do anything. I got a crit. I don't think that mattered, though. He's probably going to go into Victini now, actually. So I'm tempted to go into High Dragon. Except he'll have the U-turn. I'm going to go into Zapdos and try and defog. That's what I'm going to do. Because if I can get an agility with Diggersby, I should be able to just sweep the rest of his team. His Explode might be able to take a hit, but that's about it, probably. This thing might be Scarfed. Nope, not Scarfed. Alright. That Boom Burst does a lot. It's doing 59%. I really don't think Hydreigon's doing much in the rest of the battle. He might be able to live one. I don't think so, because this is... No, he won't be able to live one, but I'm tempted just to sack him so I can go into my Victini and V-Create. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna volt switch, get a little bit of residual. Oh, that's 30%. Okay, I'll take that. This should kill. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be surprised. Yeah, there we go. And now I can go into Victini and V-create. And if that doesn't kill, I'm going to be horribly, horribly impressed by Explode. I don't think he's that bulky though. I'm not quite sure of their base stats because I've never used one, but yeah, it just dies. That's fine. He goes into his own Victini. I could just sack Zapdos here. Because he might V-create, he could also U-turn. If he U-turns, I can get a Roost, because I don't think that will kill. Let's just give it a try. He goes for a V-create of his own. Okay. So... I could go into my own Victini. I don't want to go into Diggersby, because he will outspeed. Even though he has the speed drop. Unless he's not Scarf, but I'm predicting him to be Scarfed because he stayed in that first turn. So what I'm tempted to do is go into Manectric and just Thunderbolt. Oh, he might go into Chansey, however, so I'm gonna Volt Switch. If he goes into Crocodile, then I can get a bunch of damage on it with, or I should be able to kill it with Hidden Power Ice on the next turn. So we'll see what he wants to do here. He goes into Chansey. Okay, that's fine. So now I get to go into Diggersby. I could also go into Victini and V-create, and anything that comes in should die. The only thing with Diggersby though is that Crocodile is still here. I think I can kill Victini after an attack drop. I'm just gonna calc it real quick. I apologize for all the calcs I'm doing, but like I said, I just like to be very careful when I'm playing. So he's not choice banned, however. Let's do -1. Oops, -1. It'll be very close. His Victini isn't weakened any at all. I'm tempted just to go for it. Yeah, why not? Because if he V-creates with his Victini, then I will outspeed with Manectric and I can just kill it. So I'm gonna go for an agility here. His Crocodile should die from a return. Chansey will probably die from a return. He shouldn't be able to outstall me with this, because it looks like he only has the, I believe he only had the soft-boiled. Or I might not have seen yet, actually. Yeah, I can't remember if I've seen or not. Well, regardless. I'm tempted to go for an Earthquake now. Although, yeah, I'll just go for an Earthquake. I think Return will do a little bit more damage. But if he does switch into that Victini, yeah, he doesn't, so that's fine. Even with the attack drop, this thing is still a beast. So, his only chance is to go for a V-create, I think. And that won't even kill. So I think... Oh, it does live, okay. Okay, that does kill, so it might be banded, actually. I don't think it would be. But, we'll see. I'm gonna go into my own Victini and just V-create. Because if he brings in that Chansey, it should die. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be really disappointed with Victini. Oh wow, it doesn't die. Okay, well I'll outspeed this turn, and I will get the kill. I think I'm gonna go into Mega Manectric and get the Intimidate drop. I don't know, it's kind of risky actually. He has to go for V-create or else he won't be able to kill me, though. So if I go into Manectric, I should be able to live. Or I should be able to come back in with Victini and live. Okay, now I definitely will, because he's got the speed drop. So that was a good game. What is perfect accuracy? He has his Victory Star ability, but I'm always worried that I'll just miss and lose the game. V-create's perfect, basically, so... GG. That was a pretty close game. What I found with this team actually is a lot of the games end up being very close. So Alright, we'll go into the next one.